Now to our coronavirus vaccine coverage. Today, 500,000 more Missourians are now eligible for the vaccine as the state moves into the next phase. That means people who work in education, childcare, government, food and agriculture, and other essential industries can now get the shot if they can find one. News 4 has team coverage for you tonight as those in earlier tiers are still fighting to get their dose. We want to start with our Russell Kinsaw tracking who gets priority. Russell?
Yes, the folks with Barnes Jewish Hospital, all the major hospital groups in the St. Louis area are reiterating that the most vulnerable will remain the top priority. But for those who are 65 and older or under 65 with underlying health conditions, it's really hard trying to convince them that adding 500,000 more people to those who are eligible to get the vaccine will not make them have to wait longer.
Well, I signed up on about 7 or 8 lists and haven't made any appointments.
Edwina Wilkes is happy to see other people get vaccinated, but her wait is growing longer and more frustrating. She says she needs to get vaccinated to be safe to go out because she has so many multiple health issues.
I'm a type 2 diabetic, hypertension, the COPD messed up the right side of my heart.
She's worried about what will happen to those like her who've been waiting now that over 500,000 more in the state are eligible to be vaccinated.
My concern is by all of them being available, they're still pushing the elderly and the underlying sick. They're pushing us back.
Just today, St. Louis Mayor Lyda Krewson promised that the most vulnerable, like Wilkes, won't get left behind.
Right now, the city is going to continue to put our focus on vaccinating people over 65 and those that are under 65 but who have underlying health conditions.
Area health departments and hospitals have tried to reassure those who are over 65 and have underlying health conditions.
We must remember that many people in earlier tiers have been waiting a long time to get their chance. The health department will continue to prioritize the most vulnerable people in each tier for appointments.
Wilkes, you saw in the story, she's just one of the many who have reached out to News 4 day after day after day, expressing their concern, and now with more people being eligible, really worried that they're going to have to wait longer. So the head of the pandemic task force has a message for them. You're going to hear that coming up all new on News 4 at 6. Live in Forest Park, Russell Kinsaw, News 4.